Yad Hashmona community is a Messianic believers village in the Judean Hills that has 60 families. It's surrounded by a large amount of forests around it. Something like a few thousand acres of wild trees, bushes all over its borders.
We're located in a very beautiful setting of the Judean Hills. There was a lot of forestation done since Israel was established, planting forests. Partly mistakenly, they planted a lot of pine trees which burn very easily. And since we're here in the mountainous region with all this brush and pine trees, we're very prone to fires. A sad thing in this part of the world is that a lot of the fires, and especially the fires lately, are done purposefully, as in arson, and actually directed as a terrorist act against us. And that's what we saw in the recent fires here, where Molotov cocktail bottles were thrown and different arson methods were set up. In contrary to maybe the States or other parts of the world, most of the firefighting force are professionals. And that's what we trusted all these years. But we saw in the last big fires in Israel that it takes them time to come here. And when there's many forest fires simultaneously, they're simply spread out and there's not enough manpower to do it.
We were going through a very, very large threat over our own village. And in a certain situation, we needed to go over and to protect our own village by ourselves. Maybe some of you remember that in the last 10 years, Israel was going on through very, very hard conflicts. From 2006 with the Hezbollah from the north, 2008, 2010, each 2 years over here we have a conflict, which are very, very serious conflicts. It's not something that you just see in news, but it's serious things that we that have families over here, we need to go and to deal with it.
Okay, this may seem quite dramatic to you, but this is the personal equipment that we have. And we really came to the conclusion that we're the first force here, we're familiar with the area, and it takes so much time for the professionals to come that by that time we might be in a much more difficult position.
This threat didn't disappear. The fire department itself shared with us that the Judean Hills in our area is considered one of the most dangerous areas in Israel in our days. And that brings me to your help. We need money for buying our own members personal gear, clothes against fire, boots, whatever that can help us protect our own people and can help them dealing with such a situation. Try and prepare our own borders, cut some of the bushes and trees, and preparing our own land for a future fire threat that might happen. We have around 2 kilometers surrounded by forests, and our idea now is to make a large pipeline all around our village to protect during such a situation.